Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about the arrest of Andrew Tate, aka Top G of the internet. Not really the biggest fan of him, but yeah, he was recently arrested in Romania, and the news has just been updated, and as of recent it's just been updated that he is going to be held in Romania for the next 30 days while it's being investigated, and that is kind of like the news on it. And just looking online, there's been a lot of reactions to it and stuff like that. But to try to get a hold of like actual details as to what is really going on is quite hard. But this is a shout out to Abba and Preach. They kind of gave a nice, good digest and a nice kind of like view of what is actually going on and where they stand on it, which I think is a very, very important stance and important way they've kind of approached this. I just wanted to kind of share with you what that looks like. But yeah, check out their video as well. I'm going to put a link in the description to the video. But yeah, let's jump right into it.
Andrew Tate out in Romania got arrested.
And his brother.
And his brother as well.
True, yeah.
So if you guys remember back in April, there were human trafficking charges essentially against Andrew Tate for supposedly holding captive two women, one Romanian.
This is actually quite interesting because and important because it gives a bit more detail, and I think that's a lot of what has been missing online with a lot of people's take on this.
One American woman. They both tell different sides. The woman claims that she was held there against her will by the Tate brothers and she wasn't allowed to leave. And her boyfriend ended up calling the embassy, which makes you wonder, like, what is she doing out there? But who knows? We don't know. Okay? But she claims that she was held and she contacted her boyfriend or somebody was watching the live stream, and that's how they found out. And they called the police.
Mm-hmm.
The Tates say, no, this girl flew in. Tristan was the one that was talking to her, and essentially through conversations, she ended up flying out to Romania to party, and then they kept her. She went over there, and based off the CCTV footage that they have inside, they claim that she was free to leave and she can go at any time.
So this is the kind of like information that I ain't really seen much of out there online since this kind of news broke. A lot of it has kind of been linked to the whole like beef he's had with Greta Thunberg and stuff like that. And for me, I don't really care about that. I just think that is just bullshit. That is just whatever. That's just, it's not important. I think this is where the detail, I mean, this is the detail that we need to know about.
Romanian police released them after the April 11th stuff. We don't hear any more about this. And fast forward to today, and they've charged him, which means that after an investigation, things have shifted.
Controversial influencer Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan are arrested in Romania as part of a...
Oh man, the Top G crew gonna be hurting right now. Y'all gonna be hurting right now.
Human trafficking probe. News broke late Thursday evening by BNO News that the pair were arrested on December 29th. Now, this news comes just hours after Tate made waves with climate activist Greta Thunberg going back and forth on Twitter about carbon dioxide emitting cars.
This shit was just disgusting to see play out online, man. I'm just like, seriously, and people were making a whole big deal about it. I was like, is this what we're spending our time? You got this guy. I just thought it was a waste of time, this whole back and forth with Greta's, but I was like, it's just people drumming up publicity, you know what I mean, just to get numbers and just to get clicks.
Tate, who had previously been kicked off social media platforms for so-called misogyny and hateful ideations, had also made news last month. As Long Crime Network's Sidebar reported, he sued YouTuber Ethan Klein after Klein called him a sex trafficker. Now, at the time, Tate's attorneys sent Klein a cease and desist order. Some reports now say Romanian officials used Tate's social media to confirm he was in their country before his arrest.
Yo, if they gon' find you. Like, they're gonna know. They know when you step into the country, so they're gonna find you. And this is the same for like majority of countries around the world. Don't think you can literally just slip into a country without them knowing you're there. If they want to come and get you, they will come and get you.
We're still learning new details in this case and will continue to bring you the latest developments as they come in.
Ooh, Top G about to get cracked down on. Because when they choose to come, they gonna come for you. You can't hide. You can't hide. I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Nothing else?
All right, cool. That's Tate's brother, I think.
Go.
Yep. Where's Top G Tate? Okay. Some few stuff are confiscated. You know what I mean? Confiscated. You know what I mean? They got a gun. They got some guns. They got some knives. You know what I mean? Hey, if it's legal, I'm not saying I don't know if it's legal or not legal, but that's for them to decide if it is. Okay. Open up. I'm guessing those are the
Some people
cars.
speculate that it's because he's had his little spat with Greta Thunberg on Twitter, and it's made news coverage all over the world that the Romanian government sent the police after him. Other folks say it's because of the investigation. Hard to say. I would wager that I don't think the Romanian police would go after him because of a bunch of tweets about Greta. So likely could.
But it's because of one of the video. They knew he was in Romania because in one of the videos that he did to address Greta, there was a pizza box that came from Romania. So they're like, "Oh, this motherfucker home." But that's what
they're gonna know anyways. You can't come in and out of Romania through passports and through airports without the if they want to find you in the EU, they gonna find you. And it wasn't like he was hard to find. He was in the UK doing interviews. He was all over Europe doing stuff. So like, if they want to find him, they don't need to see a pizza box to find him. You get what I'm trying to say?
I'm just reporting what they say.
Yeah. Well, listen. Right now, information is sparse out there. I think some people who believe he's a human trafficker and all these things are going to jump for joy and they want to see him down. And look, at the end of the day, if these charges are true, then yeah, throw the book at him.
Throw the book at him.
Somebody's holding people hostage.
If these charges are real, I mean, lock him lock him under the jail cell. That's all I say. If the charges are real, that's it. But this is where the interesting take comes.
Or holding people against their will, whatever the punishment is in Romania. You wanted to go there to get away from the law in the UK. Whatever the law is in Romania, you got to live by that, right?
Yes, sir.
However, if it isn't true, and this is just some kind of smear campaign or some other bullshit, then that'll be very disappointing because I think trying to cancel someone for an influence that you deem as extremely detrimental by using the law, we've seen that a few times already, agree. And I just don't like that.
I have nothing to say because
I agree with that. I think this is where we got to be careful. And this is where I always stand. I always stand on the side of let the law do what the law has to do. But it needs to be backed. You know what I mean? We need to have genuine causes and genuine actions. And if for whatever reason this was done maliciously, then it really puts the justice system in a bad place.
Don't have any
information
on that, so I can't make any speculations. I can't make like, oh, this is what happened. This is because of this or that or whatever. That this is a proof of. I don't know. Yeah, but what's your? And as a matter,
I'll do it.
And as a matter of fact, Abba was like, yeah, we could cover it, and I said, no, we're not. Not now. We ain't got shit.
We don't know.
Like
at the end of the day, we don't know. And I think that's what's quite important, and people need to hold on to that. We don't know. What we don't need is speculation on the internet. That's what we don't need. We just need to report exactly what is known, and not speculate on what is known. Because speculation is what people like to jump into the whole speculation, and then as a result of speculation, people take sides. No, let's just go with exactly what we know and what is reported as quote-unquote currently facts. That's what we need to go by, which is they were arrested regarding human trafficking and stuff like that. Not that it's been proven that they are actually human traffickers. And like I said, if they are human traffickers, lock them under the jail cell. I really don't care. But it needs to be proven beyond reasonable doubt that they were.
Like the wonderful philosopher Lil Wayne said, "You like a bitch with no ass. I ain't got shit."
Lil Wayne.
You don't have to speak on the validity of the charges. I think there's something to be said though about the fact that there is a concerted effort to get this guy removed from every social media platform. That there is people who are trying to curb this man's influence. Some people say it's justified because he's dangerous. Other people say it's bullshit. And I always said the deplatforming wasn't going to have the effect it intended. And I think even now he's still very large in terms of his social media presence. Yep. I see him do interviews and they hit millions and millions and millions of views to this.
that whole it did not work. They tried to deplatform him. It did not work. Actually, what it did was accelerate his content. That's what it did. And also made him attractable to platforms that want to gain the views, that want to gain the notoriety, that want to gain the eyeball views on themselves. That is what it did. And that's why I'm always on the side of you trying to deplatform someone or try to cancel, quote unquote, cancel someone. It doesn't really work. Because what then you tend to do is either push them into a corner that is quite dark and things going in the dark, whereby, you know what I mean, they can get away with stuff easier, or it attracts more people to them. And that's what happened with Andrew Tate. Try to take him off all the platforms, it attracted more people to his quote unquote message.
This day, in fact, his videos are still popular on TikTok or in other places, and young men are still flocking to hear about this shit. So I don't think the deplatforming campaign that went up against him worked. And so, for the fans of his who already love his work and already seen him deplatformed, when these charges are brought up, what do you think they're thinking right now?
This is a sham. This is a fucking sham.
There we go.
The thing that happened, like you said,
it's gonna turn into a mark.
That's the thing.
There we go. Because he's always been preaching about, yo, and I mean the metrics, the dip state, all that kind of shit. He's been spilling those stuff online, and now with this happening, those his fans are gonna see this as, oh, look at that, because he's been preaching the truth. They're coming after him. This is why the charges have to be like, you know what I mean, solid.
Not because I hate the dude. I don't know the dude. I have nothing against the dude personally. I hope this is true. I hope this is true, because if it's not true, nobody's going to believe nothing you say.
Okay, got you.
If you went that route and it's actually not true, you're shooting yourself in the whole ass leg.
True.
To do an investigation like this and then charge somebody, I would hope they did.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Just because of I hope it's true.
I hope as well.
Because if it's not, you're fucking up a whole bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking up victims. You're fucking up the system. You're fucking up a whole bunch of people. If this shit is not true, you will not be able, if that was your point, to cancel this dude. You won't. You will not. This dude is gonna be a superhero.
You're gonna empower him. You're gonna empower. If this, exactly what's just been said. If this is not a solid case, and you went after him without having proper evidence, and you don't have, what you've actually done is you're gonna empower him. You're gonna empower his base. It's gonna backfire so badly, and he's gonna be able to walk around with his chest up high and be like, "Yo, I said it. They came for me. Look. They were trying to cancel me. Don't trust the state. Don't trust the police. Don't trust the system. Don't trust the criminal justice system. They're against you. Da.
Bro, he's already, after all that you did with the deplatforming and things, he's still a superhero. You understand what I'm saying? Invited a bunch of places and stuff like that. If this shit is not, my God,
y'all don't fuck up if that's the case.
Good Lord, you fucked that one up.
True. This is gonna be a big one. I'm curious to see how this is gonna unfold. This is gonna be huge. They did an investigation for these last 7-8 months and then charged him. So this is not light. I imagine there's probably some political pressure involved in this case because of how he makes Romania look in regards to the greater EU. Yeah. But I'm just saying, this one looks a little bit shifty.
And the second thing,
they laying charges. It doesn't mean he's guilty.
No,
but they're not doing that off of nothing.
No, and if you are, that's fucked up. And second thing, if he gets scot-free because you don't have enough.
No, but you know what would be fucked up?
What?
If they do charge him in some kind of sham court. Yeah. You know what that's fucked up? He left the UK because the courts and the laws were bullshit. Went to Romania, said the laws here are fine. They can be bought or whatever. Turns out they can't, because there's somebody with more money that can fuck you over. That's fucked up too. So, regardless of how you look at it,
this is gonna be big.
I think so.
It's gonna be big.
So.
Well, we're just gonna stand by and wait. I guess there's nothing much more I can do.
Let us know what you guys think. You guys think Top G gonna make it?
We gonna wait and see. We gonna wait and see if he makes it. We gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm gonna be keeping an eye on this story and the development around this story, because I think it's quite interesting to see how this plays out, and how the criminal justice system holds up. And I know this is a criminal justice system outside the UK, Romania, whatever the charges are, whatever the case might be. I'm gonna pay attention to how this plays out, and I hope that this has legs. That's what I say. I hope this has legs. Because if it doesn't, ooh, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. But yo, let me know what you think in the comments below. I appreciate you watching the video. Until next time, peace out.